and that doesn't look like it's changing anytime soon. So I don't know how long it's gonna be. We got, so after Realm plays, then we've got 2 Masters level players who might almost give Toperoco a fair fight if he's up for it. If he's totally gassed, we can call it a day. He's been playing for as long as whatever my uptime is, 3.5 hours. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, let's get into the match, man. We're on New Repugnancy LE in the bottom left-hand corner in the purple with that sexy 12-year-old Artosis hat and smile. Look at that. Look at that man. How are you not drawn to him and his raw sexual energy? Look at that. The lanyard around his neck, the hat with the curved brim. Ah, it's beautiful. It's Toperoco. I mean, that is Artosis, but this is Toperoco. His opponent in the top right, in the red, from clan Dr. Chris, playing Zerg this time around, is Realm. Alright, Arcania, hope you can make it, man. Stop by again. I don't know how long I'll be going for, but as long as we're having fun, man, that's all I care about. Alright, early Nexus here for Toperoco. Gateway and Cybernetic score going down. I should mention Toperoco queued as random, by the way, is playing as Protoss. I wish I could change that to a random icon to remind myself that he's not actually a Protoss player. He's actually playing as random this time. But, hey man, I'll take it. Whatever works. Alright, Overlord from Realm, hopping in. Gonna pop into the secret little Overlord spot that every map has. He's sending his Overlord down here to the south as well, so nice plays there. Pretty standard openings for both players so far. There's not a whole lot to say, man. Low Fare, you tried donating some bits, but your payment is being canceled? Uh-oh. You know, I know Twitch has been really weird the last couple weeks, because Deceasy was trying to gift a sub to me, and the subs haven't gone through for, like, hours and hours. And then I tried to gift a sub to somebody as well and struggled just a little bit. To Arcania, who I think you guys... Yeah, I tried to gift a sub to Arcania, who just popped out of the stream. He did all of my channel artwork and everything, my new logo. He's helping me out, like he's gonna sex up my YouTube VODs a little bit. So I tried to gift him a sub just as a way of saying thank you, and it took me like 5 or 6 tries to get it done. So, not sure if maybe Jeff Bezos is fucking with Twitch. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna pop away from the game for just a minute while I'm talking about Arcania. Check it out, guys. Just fade out a game for just a minute while there's... Well, hold on. There's something happening. I can't fade out of the game here. Alright. Adept coming in. Gonna get chased out. Probably will make this shade, though, and the shade going down. Yeah, so the Adept is gonna escape. Alright, hold on. While we're talking about it. So, Arcania, one of my subs, did channel art. Like, check this out, man. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at Probius. He looks dope. Anyway, so he did that. He did one for my YouTube as well. He's helping me out with my YouTube videos to make them a little less shitty. So, big thanks to Arcania for, like, dude, for free, on his own time. Just, like, and I fucked up a couple things, and he kept, like, fixing it for me. Super nice dude. I was floored. Alright, we got some Zerglings coming out at the front here, but the wall is up. Looks like the Adept might go down, but there's a second Adept behind it. Toperoco being real careful there. Look at that. Wow, one Adept does go down. Second Adept takes out the Zergling. Nothing spotted at all. So the Stargate play should still come as a bit of a surprise to Toperoco. Now, he does have an Overlord. Oh, wait, does he? Does he have an Overlord there? Okay, so the Stargate play no longer a surprise. Oh, he knew it was there the whole time. Whatever. Any hoozles. Phoenix gonna pop out of that Stargate, gonna take out the Overlord, clean it up a little bit, as a bunch more gateways do get dropped down. 2 gateways and a Templar Archives. Now, the Overlord did spot those Templar Archives. Yeah, isn't that art dope, dude? He did that one, and then if you check my YouTube channel, there's, a Marauder art in the same sort of style, like that purple, blocky art style. It looks awesome. It looks so cool. He worked his ass off to get all that stuff done, and so, yeah, Arcania, dude, I know he's not here, but I was blown away. He just messaged me on Discord and was like, hey, your channel kind of looks like shit. It looks really amateur. And I was like, I know. And he said, I can help you out with it. He was much nicer than that, but it was pretty funny. All right, Lair coming up now. +1/+1 on the way for Realm. Looks like these players pretty evenly matched so far, if we're honest. A passive game, but for the most part, not a whole ton going on. But it looks like the first little aggression could be coming out here. Double Archon drop for Toperoco. Looks like he's going to get scouted by this third base. You don't want to drop the Archons at this third base because you don't know if it's saturated yet. So even if he drops perfectly right now, the most he's going to get is 7 drones, which would be great, don't get me wrong. But you just have fewer options for success. Okay, now there's a couple more transferring over. Now he's got a shot. So good timing here by Toperoco. He's going to go straight for that drone line. Oh, a little bit of hesitation. Going to cause him to miss that. There we go. Okay. Oh no, drone's transferring over. Realm, no! Picks up and gets out. Toperoco sees that he's not going to get anything done and just shifts out, allowing Realm to continue. So playing a very passive style there. Toperoco playing it real safe. Dropping an extra forge back home now finally as his Templar archives, I imagine, continues or begins to upgrade Storm at some point. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe he's saving it. Whatever. He's pumping out Immortals. Everything's going fine, man. Toperoco does have stamina. He played a 2-hour game against me and was playing really well the whole time. Oh yeah, was that the best of 7 that you guys played? Oh, it was great. Alright, Toperoco. Going into the main now. And it looks like he's going straight for the main. There's not a whole lot here to defend. There's 7 roaches, but where are they? Not here. And okay, doesn't matter. Toperoco playing it real safe, gonna pick up and get back out. Interestingly, that Phoenix came out initially and didn't clean up anything else around the map. Where is that Phoenix now? It's just chilling here in the middle of the map. I'd really like to see that Phoenix scouting around, picking off some of these overlords, causing some trouble. But it looks like he's maybe forgotten about it just a little bit as it's scouting out down there. 4th base comes down for Realm now. Wow, this is a really passive game. Look at this. 1 Oracle that I definitely missed. 9 drones. Man, a little bit of harass, but really nothing too crazy. First Ravager is on the way. As another unload. See, now here it is again. That Observer paired with these 2 Archons. Very nice stuff. Picking off that Creep Tumor, loading up and getting out. Gonna rotate down. Probably gonna find this 4th position. Maybe able to force a cancel if he goes down to this 4th. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. Meanwhile, back home, 3 more gates on the make. Gateways, a lot of Stalkers, a lot of Immortals. Looks like he's gearing up for a mid-game gateway push. Wow, gonna recall as he sees with his Observer that there's a Roach Ravager push coming at his main. Even brings that Phoenix back home to be able to lift some of those Ravagers up. But with 3 Immortals here and another one on the way, I think Toperoco is probably in pretty good shape to defend against this, if we're honest. Everybody knows that Roach Ravager take up an inordinate amount of supply. Okay, so the Roach Ravager is going to hit this 3rd base. They are going to... Oh my god, the Immortal is going to pop out. Perfect timing. Wow, just as the Roach Ravager retreat. Okay, good bile hitting there, and a couple of botched force fields there for Toperoco, unfortunately. That's a real shame. Going to funnel his own army into a little narrow chunk there as the Roach Ravager retreats. So the Zerg player pushed back a little bit, and Toperoco successfully defends, and now it's time for Toperoco to strike back. These 2 armies going to catch each other in the middle of the map here. A lot of Ravagers morphing. If there was ever a good time to strike, this was it. Toperoco needs to move forward, get out of those biles. He's got 5 Immortals now, which is just going to absolutely wreck everything that this Zerg player has against him. Double Guardian Shield goes up. Again, some botched force fields to keep his opponent at bay. Going to pick off a couple roaches that are trying to run by here into the main, but a nice warp in there from Toperoco with a lot of Zealots. Going to prevent that run by from doing any damage. In fact, those last couple roaches are going to get picked off. Very nicely done. Okay, another engagement here. Again, botched force fields from Toperoco. They are taken down by those corrosive biles, but it actually helps our Protoss player more than our Zerg player, as the Zerg player turns tail and run, and the Protoss player doesn't kill the free Ravager. Okay, you know, whatever. You do you. Lofair, what public holiday do you have today? Because today is Children's Day in Korea. So I have tomorrow off of work, which is why I'm staying up stupid late to cast StarCraft. But today is officially Children's Day. It's also the reason I didn't leave my house today, because everywhere you go today is like free children's entry. So like if you go to a museum or something, thousands of screaming kids. You go to a public park, thousands of screaming kids. All right, Toperoco going to eat a couple biles here. That's really not great. He isn't going out of his way to get out of these biles. And it looks like the Zerg army going to take a decent position on that ramp, but again, some really tight force fields. Going to catch a couple of the Zerg units off kilter. But some miscontrol there again from Toperoco, where he's got a lot of these Zealots and Stalkers hidden in the back here, and the Immortals up front. Okay, the first storm does go down there for Toperoco, forcing the Zerg player to back up. The Phoenix worth its weight in gold here, picking off a lot of Overlords. But it looks like the Zerg army has been whittled down significantly as the Protoss army continues to push forward. Now, there's no War Prism here to support these units, so the Gateway units are dwindling quite a bit. He's down to just 5 Immortals. But the Zerg player doesn't have a whole lot to respond to that. A couple Ravagers out, but the Immortals are going to mow these suckers down quite quickly. And again, this Phoenix just doing incredible work with there's okay, the Queen here finally picks off the Phoenix. Phoenix, no! Phoenix goes down. Immortals finishing up the attack from the rear here as those Queens do transfuse. And so many of these Immortals so low, but Toperoco absolutely going to take game number 1 in convincing fashion. Excellent work there by Toperoco. Brilliant. Let's put 2 minutes back on the clock and get our next match started as soon as we can. Sty, no, I used to teach English in Korea. I'm now an editor for an education company here in Korea. So I edit textbooks and tests and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I did used to teach, and the children did used to think I was a hitman because one of my colleagues told them that I used to be a hitman and moved to Korea to escape the law. You know, like friends do. Yeah. Most foreign people who live in Korea, for those of you who don't know, you're either usually military, or if you're American, or you teach English. It's pretty common. It was a decent gig, but I'm not. I don't know. I like teaching. I like teaching at the collegiate level. It was fun to lecture, but teaching the little kids. I was lucky. The youngest kids I ever taught were like 10 or 12 maybe. I don't know. I don't understand children very much. But the youngest kids I taught were not like tiny, diaper kids, but they were still annoying as shit. Ugh. All right, guys, we are going into game number 2 here between Realm and Toperoco. So as soon as Toperoco gets in here, we will be ready to roll. All right. We got it ready. We got it ready. We are going to get going into game number 2. Oh, man, I'm jazzed. Little kids counter Hitman. Hitman counters adults, and adults counter kids. I think that's Kawi Bawi Bo. I think you're right. You're absolutely right. That's just how it works. Oh, Kawi Bawi Bo is the Korean name for rock, paper, scissors. Or whatever you call this game. Because everybody, apparently, every freaking country in the world has this game. And they all call it different things. Wow. Alright. Here we are, baby. Year 0 LE. In the top. Wait, how did I let this happen? Am I really casting a blue versus purple game? Oh, man. This color scheme is killing me. Alright, whatever. From Clan Dr. Chris, in the blue, playing Zerg, going... Oh my god, pool first. You naughty boy, it's Realm. Look at him. And the purple Terran himself, currently sitting at 13-1. Can he make it around 14-1 and defend his record almost unbesmirched? In the purple, still rocking that sexy Artosis bling, it's Toperoco. Was that not a pool first? Did he get a gas first? 14 pool, sorry. Pool before anything else. It's not actually pool first, you're right. 14 pool. 6 Zerglings on the way. So what's our Terran player going to be doing? So far, he's got the wall going. Nothing dumb yet. only one gas taken for Toperoco. Looks like he's saving up to build, and he's gonna build on the low ground here. Feeling very confident. Okay. Now, this is not an all-in from Realm. Realm does have a hatchery behind this, and the Reaper is out, but these 6 Zerglings are already coming across the map. Dun, 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 dun. They need their own theme music. Alright. Reaper is about out. Let's see what this Reaper does. If the Reaper... Okay, the Reaper's going to come out. Because of the unique nature of Year Zero, the Reaper is definitely go into the main, and he's going to see all 6 of these Zerglings. So with good micro, looks like he should be able to pick off these Zerglings and cause a little bit of trouble. Toperoco very wisely dropping a supply depot at the top of the ramp to protect it. Now the Zerglings will pick off the SCV that was building that low ground command center. The command center is going to be stopped in its tracks for just a little bit, so the Zerglings have caused a little bit of chaos. But nothing too much yet, and wow, look at this Realm feeling very confident about what he's doing here, man. He's going to drop a 3rd base there, so Realm going to go to a really, really fast 3rd hatch there at the 240 mark. Nice play. Oh, almost got the surround there. Toperoco gonna halt the building of this low ground command center as well. This SCV could get caught out. The gates are down though, and these Zerglings do get into the main, chasing after that SCV, getting another SCV kill, but the Reaper is staying very active. The Zerglings are definitely gonna get taken out here after giving up and just fighting a little bit on the factory, but the Reaper is gonna take out all 6 of those Zerglings. However, they did their job. The command center for Toperoco remains unbuilt at the 3:13 minute mark. It should be finishing up by now. Unfortunately, it's only about halfway done, and his opponent is on 3 bases. Behind this, the Zerg still just droning up. No appreciable tech to speak of just yet. Whoa, Toperoco. Oh my god, please build a nuke. Please, dear God, if you love me, we're gonna see a nuke. Come on. Come on, why would you build a ghost and not a nuke? What? Why? Come on. Nuke rush. Rush. Ghost is out. What? 2nd ghost is on the way. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it, you wuss. Real men build nukes. That's right. Come on. Okay. Odd build here from Toperoco, who's got a Reaper and 4 Hellion Harass, which is pretty standard here. Hellbat Ghost style? Really? Oh, man, that's wild. I've never seen that before. Okay, cool. I'm excited to see how it works then. Medevac's coming out, as well as the 3rd ghost now on the way. Zergling's going to see these Hellions poking around at the front, going to get a couple shots off, but it looks like, there we go, boom. Oh, goes there to kill the queens. Okay, interesting. He needs to get that armory down, doesn't he? Medevac is out, 11 drones on the way, so Realm apparently does not see this as a threat. Gonna check for that 4th base, gonna see that it's not there. Should check for the 3rd base location. Well, he saw the creep coming, so he knows there's a 3rd base there. All the ghosts still at home here, just building up energy for the cloaking that they don't have, I guess. Get some snipes off at the very least. And whatever. 4th ghost now on the way. So, yeah, it looks like Ghost Hellion gonna be the play of the day. The bunker, pardon me, the wall of supply depots finishing off here at the top of the ramp. Hey, Atias, Starcraft, Adius. Please tell me in the chat how to say your name so I don't feel guilty for the rest of the day. Thanks for the follow. Glad you're enjoying it, man. We're seeing this just bonkers style here. Okay, armory is finished up. 4 ghosts, 10 Hellions, and a Reaper. Now, these Overlords are going to see all of this. Overlord is going to get into the main as well. Ghosts wasting their ammunition on an Overlord, slowing down this whole attack train as his opponent gets a Roach up. Take a look at the unit count here. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's 5 Zerglings, y'all, and 1 Roach on the way. Realm is clearly not taking this threat seriously. He is building 1 Spine Crawler but that's not going to be enough. Toperoco supply blocked, but it doesn't matter. He's got 5 queens on the defense, but there are so many Hellbats here. The snipe's going down, and wow, queens with no energy left. Gonna mow through all of that. Wow, a good pick off there by the Spore Crawler. The medevac does go down, so this push has lost a lot of its teeth. No more medevacs on the way, by the way, I don't think. So yeah, no more medevacs on the field. He built, pardon me, a Liberator instead. So any damage that happens here is done. There are 9 roaches on the way, but the third base is definitely down, and all those queens are definitely, well, they're already dead anyway. Okay, roaches scuttling toward the fourth, but some snipes going down on, wow, snipes on roaches. What world do we live in? Hellbats and Ghosts continuing to work down this third base, and the third base for Realm is going to fall. Behind this, Toperoco adding on barracks, adding on some engineering base, but his Zerg opponent only with 6 roaches on the make. So unfortunately, he's spending all of his larva and his economy on these fighting units that just aren't going to do very well. More snipes going down on more roaches. Wow. 3 roaches against this many Hellbats and Ghosts. They're going to just walk up the ramp into the natural, and I'm afraid, oh god, oh god, oh god, the drones, no! God, I'm so hungry. Korean barbecue would be amazing right now. Okay, queens. There's no energy left for snipes, and the Ghosts don't have cloak, so the Hellbats are just left to fend for themselves and try and pick off these queens. Ghosts. Ghosts. No. I just wanted to hear the ghost death sound, really. Whoa! Sounds terrible. Alright, couple roaches. 3 Ravagers being made, but oh man, this game is over. Look at the income tab. Realm was doing so well with that early game harass. He got those Zerglings in, got his third base behind it, and then just fell to this very interesting and unusual, I guess maybe not unusual, but I certainly hadn't seen it before, Hellion Ghost push, Hellbat Ghost push. I tell you what though, he lost that medevac to the Spore Crawler here. If that medevac had been alive, this push would still be going on. Hellbats are so dangerous, man. I tell you what. Alright. There we go. Finally pushing these Overlords out, building some Marines. Stim about halfway done, +1/+1 on the way, with combat shields as well. So a bio push going to be the answer here, but a couple Ravagers and Roaches marching over to this third base. They should be able to get a little bit of damage done on the third base, but I'm not sure if they'll actually cause a full evacuation or anything. Ooh, rough time to land 2 mules, unfortunately. The Terran army is going to get pushed out here, but they are going to get behind the Ravagers here, probably pushing the Ravagers south to join the rest of the army of the Zerg who are coming in from the south. Ooh, a good, nice bile there that Toperoco whopped right into, but the Roach is going to get pushed away before they manage to take out that supply depot. Supply depot getting re-repaired, and the Zerg army just going to head back home. Take a look at the army supply tabs here. It's obviously 49 to 37, so the Terran's a little bit ahead, but the composition of the army is what's really important. 9 Roaches and 3 Ravagers is just not a very strong army, especially when you've got things like 3 tanks on the field. Marauders being mixed in already as he sees these Roaches on the way. So Toperoco really choosing a superior army composition. So Realm's best hope right now is either for a rapid tech switch or rapid economic growth with no pressure from Toperoco. He's got to hope basically that his opponent stays home and that he gets a lot done while he's waiting. We do see Banelings on the field now. Baneling speed on the way, +2/+1 now on the way. Just more bio getting mixed in here for our Terran player. I really like what he's doing with this big switch into a lot of barracks, a lot of bio, mixing in some tanks to make it clean against those Roaches, and of course keeping those Marauders to soak up Baneling hits, to take down Roaches. Doesn't have concussive shell yet, I don't think. It'd be nice to see that as well to slow some stuff down. A concussive shell, famously cheap and quick to build, would be a nice addition. Even mixing in some Liberators there, very cool, Daddy-O. Infestation Pit now on the way for Realm. Looks like he wants to get up to that hive tech and maybe start pumping out some really, really high-tech units. Is there a barracks getting misrallied? Yeah, my barracks are always sending to the wrong spot. Alright, here's the setup. A scan on the entire Zerg army there. Some Biles do go down onto the foot of one of those tanks. But the tanks are going to siege up Toperoco, letting the army get behind him here. Getting some shots off, but both tanks do barely stay alive. Oh, the Bile's not going to be enough to take him out. So 2 tanks still alive as this stimmed Bile army starts to move forward. These Marines are +1/+1 with combat shields, and a couple of medevacs with incredibly high energy, going to keep them topped up all day long. 4 siege tanks mixed in as well. So here we go. Stimmed Bile going to catch. Overlord is going to see it. Yeah, I think Toperoco is getting a little tired. He's starting to miss some stuff. Tanks sieging up again. The Zerg army catching up behind it. The Banelings going down on a lot of tanks. Focus fire down on those Banelings, but there's still so much bio left. A couple good Ravager shots not going to be enough to end this. And here we'll see the bio marching up the ramp to the 3rd and some going up to the 4th. He knows that his opponent just doesn't have much going on here. 8 Banelings starting to morph, but dear lord, that's so much bio. Gonna get on top of these morphing Banelings and maybe take them out before they even morph. Meanwhile, the 4th is also going to go down to this little hit squad of Marines and Marauders. The Banelings morph in. A couple decent Baneling hits do finish. Oh, concussive shell finish while we're waiting. That slowed the Banelings down. Very useful. Zerglings running in. But there's the GG, and Toperoco is going to roll over Realm for a win in game number 2. That means, at the conclusion... Well, hold on. Let me update the spreadsheet here. All right, spreadsheet is updated.